Hi everyone. I have an Alchemist beer that they just kind of like brought back this past fall. It used to be brewed when they had their pub every once in a while. I got this for the first time just this past weekend at the brewery. It's called Alena, kind of close to being a double IPA, 7.7%. I'm guessing this one is, not much more than a week old or less. And it's supposed to be an IPA that's all about the dank quality of the hops. There's really no other info. I don't know exactly what hops they're using, but it's probably Columbus and Chinook and stuff like that are very resinous. Yeah, there's no other info. And John Kimmich, the Alchemist, owner guy's video about it, he gave you very, very little information at all, so I'm not gonna give you any information because I don't know anything. And it's pretty pale, pretty clear for an Alchemist beer, but they've been kind of releasing some new beers that look like this. This one has a few specks suspended in there, otherwise it is quite clear. Really nice head and carbonation like Alchemist beers always have. Yeah, and I guess it is dank. It doesn't seem so far off from Sip of Sunshine to my nose though. It has that grapey quality, but there's probably no Citra in this, which is one of the big things giving all the fruity qualities to Sip of Sunshine. But if you did like a no Citra, mostly Chinook Columbus version of Sip of Sunshine, I bet it would be kind of like this. And I'm getting grape, purple drink sort of thing happening, mixed in with all of that very light pine but deep sappy, resinous, dank quality. Yep. Very, very reminiscent of Sticky Nugs. And a beautiful head is sticking around. Has a nice aroma. But the question is it going to be very, very bitter or not? All that grapey sweetness makes me think there's going to be some light caramel malt notes. Spicy. Good bite of bitterness in there. Really bread crusty. And then a little bit of caramel sweetness, but not so much. It's pretty good, but you gotta be in the mood for it. It is not at all your juicy, hazy IPA. There's no juicy quality to this at all. Unless you think of like making a hop seltzer with a splash of like Welch's, Concord grape juice. That's what this is like. It's like, sweet, kind of fake purple red grape flavor, but it's really enjoyable. If you want something it's pretty West Coast style. Like, I guess it doesn't have quite the bite. The water isn't hard enough, and it doesn't have quite enough bitter bite to be something like an old-fashioned Stone IPA. But it is a brisk bitterness. I don't know. If you let this get a little warm or a little flat, it would probably be an unpleasant bitterness, but I'm enjoying it right now. Pretty spicy and peppery. And then a lingering alpha acid bitterness. I'm trying to figure out if I get any like grapefruit. It's like only like really bitter white grapefruit peel or something. I don't know if I'm getting an actual fruit, juicy grapefruit quality. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it's just like purple drink where you've soaked some grapefruit rinds in there, and it's got a little bit of grapefruit flavor, but mostly just the bitterness from the peel. I'm still, taking gulps of this though. Well, it is just a little past what what I would want for bitterness, I would probably want a little less caramel sweetness and a little less bitterness. But it's a really good beer. I guess some people say it's like Crusher Light. Crusher is the other standard double IPA that it seems like Alchemist always has available now instead of Heady Topper. But I'll have to do a review of the new Crusher. Crusher used to be 9%, and I think I maybe like that more than the 8% cans that I got last summer, but I have some more cans. But yeah, if you want the dank, if you like a little bit more old-fashioned type stuff, but you want it in a super fresh New England brewed, package, this is a way to go. But if you're looking for the juice, you probably want to pass on this one. When you're at the Alchemist, hopefully they'll have a skadoosh, because lately they've been doing these single hop, sort of rarer hop skadooshes that are real hazy. I might do a review of my Galaxy hop skadoosh, but it's like, it was such a small batch that it sold out in less than 24 hours there. I was really lucky to get some, so I'm always wondering, like, should I do these beers that no one's probably going to be able to have? Maybe people will just enjoy seeing it and, getting an experience of it even though they can't drink it, or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just shouldn't think that much about it and just review what I want to review. That's probably the right way to go. Well, this one, I guess I'd give it a 4. Personal preference would be a little under 4, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this beer. People would probably have really, really gone crazy for this like 10 years ago, and I guess that's when they were brewing this 10 years ago. Of course, it's switched up a bunch, but it doesn't seem like they're using any newer, more tropical, fruit-forward hop varieties. This is definitely Chinook, Columbus City right here. But another nice beer from The Alchemist. Goodbye.